With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, 95-56. Over. 26.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. 50. Tackles. Slam. Watch the twist. Kill. Pull up for signal.
This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Got it.
This is Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a first and 10 at the 18. Now it's Carson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
There. It's just me and you. Tight dog.
On third down, Carson. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go. Hold up. 14.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Crunch. Gun. Alert. Tempo.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Room here to run. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards, a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. Nobody in front. Rashard Matthews. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You want to fucking celebrate on me? I'm going to celebrate on you too, motherfucker.
First touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Will Lutz on for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Now let's go, defense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. We ain't giving up nothing today.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Wilson being chased out left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And some room to maneuver. And it's a
Let's go, fellas.
return here as he's going to have him set up with a...
Fuck you challenging. Yeah, that was a fumble.
First and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Right.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night. And
You want to celebrate? We going to celebrate too.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
I mean, he started this shit.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Saints 14, Seahawks 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Hello.
And the
Let's
Saints
go.
pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never
No,
bought the
that's
play-action fake.
I'm
Went right for the
Yetta.
quarterback and
That
put him
ain't
on the
Jordan.
ground.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, alert.
They run it with Carson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the
No, that's
backbone of this
4-4.
offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Tighten
up. Pull it together.
This the Ward.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
19. Slam. Watch out. 14. Let's go.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Give me that.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Now let's
I
go.
think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Oh,
Not
good
much
hit.
there at
Good
all,
hit.
as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Damn,
We
good
saw him
hit.
there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back in.
I
And this
did
is
it
gonna be
again.
intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he's going to
Fuck,
score.
come on,
It's
Drew.
a Seahawk touchdown.
Damn.
Short throw, pick six right
A
there.
fucked
Those
up throw?
linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those
I
eyes
think
get
he got
real
hit
wide,
on the
don't
throw
How
the
about
way
the
it came out.
anticipation on the play, reading, reacting, and then the
Yeah.
ability to catch the football
He
and
said,
take
"That
it in
nigga
the
got
opposite
one
direction.
Myers connects on the PAT. We got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. He made me laugh.
This
Who
one
you
tied
playing,
at
Anthony?
14 now as he sends this one away.
Who?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Switch it.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The
I
disadvantage
thought I was
of
breaking
blitzing
it.
often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I can't believe that. Opposite.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at
Oh,
the
you're talking about his
34
speed.
here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary.
What?
The strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker
No, I
make the
still
stop.
need some more jewels.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
Oh, the third one I couldn't shake.
A lot of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
That nigga a hard runner, man.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Right.
Get ready. 5-8. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
Rush in. Check 31. Check Sammy.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by
That
New Orleans,
motherfucker be
number 2,
running hard.
as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Right. No, it got him at 85.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Yeah.
Toss play, Kamara. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Yep. That's where I got to work on. I ain't got that juke down.
First half.
Yup.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. To throw is Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have moved out in front. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's up and good,
Richard.
And that'll make the score 21-14.
I use him as a safety.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he got some
so
quick
we have
feet.
reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling
I made
for
him
more
fumble
the same.
once.
The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Okay, let's hit him with the mic special.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, 0-0-0.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson.
Come here.
And
Come
he'll
here.
lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Wilson on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Okay.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
You want to do that? Okay. What up, dope?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
12. Check 20. 40. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Go 14.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Mine's 50, mine's 50.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught, Safarian-Jenkins, right side. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. Demario Davis there on the stop.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
52. Good up for signal.
Check. Lucky. Any weapon. Check.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Here we go, D.
Alert.
It's just me and you.
Yeah.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And it is caught at the 7. And he's brought down.
Yeah.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They come out here in the eye. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check 43.
They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
Oh, he dragged him in. Damn.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
So it's taking the clock down to 1 fucking second every damn time, trying to lull or make it asleep.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 on the score as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
Oh, you kidding me. Come on.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well,
see that shit.
For the 4-minute offense, they were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah, that's all you gonna see. That's all you gonna see.
Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Huh?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
That was the silver shoot.
Switch. Hey, look.
Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up
Let's go.
by Kayvon Webster. And the return will stop right around the 25. So how about that for a momentum switch?
Yes, sir.
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football.
That
here.
was
Now their opportunity to take the
linebacker one
lead
blitz.
right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So Brees going to lead the Saints out here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A give. This is Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Brees. Toward the left sideline,
Come on,
but
Drew.
it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target.
I led it too much.
It's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah,
I
we're
can
not
hit him
talking
with
about
my,
our on-air commentary.
vertical.
I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual
I know.
for you.
My bad.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
I ain't drop it.
Incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. $51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
He's tired of you. He's tired of us. He's crashing.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most
This guy
athletic
turned
guys,
into a DB.
But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. There's Wilson to throw. And some room to work. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I bait him or what?
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
I was like, let me bait him.
Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he will lose.
Good shit, Cameron. Good shit.
Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
But forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, and he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Well, there was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
3rd and long. It's Wilson.
Cameron, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Sacked back at the 2. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Good job.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Give me that.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he's up
Who been on YouTube?
and down into Seattle territory.
Who?
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
What are you talking about?
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This in all probability another run here on 2nd and 8.
Check. Begin. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Check. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Doing one of his numbers. I'm going to take that shit down to 1.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Ready. You ready?
3 bud.
Check 13. Check 13. Easy, opposite.
Now Kamara. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What? 52's the mic.
Hey, check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready?
Thank you.
5-9.
Got you, boy.
And now
Man,
with 4 seconds
why is this
left, we get a
motherfucker calling
timeout
timeout on a quarterback kneel?
Let's go.
Check. Yellow lady.
Check 55, Mike.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Hey, tight.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans, and they were really helped by their defense.